Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renew your mindset. So, you may never achieve your purpose in life if you always dwell in most of this thing we are going to talk about today. There are some people, before they do what they are supposed to do, they begin to contemplate over and over and over again. Several times they contemplate. What will happen with this? What will happen with that? What will happen with this? What will happen with that? You are contemplating too much before you start doing what you want to do. You are contemplating too much. Too many factors run in your mind before you start doing what you want to do. But for tonight, we are going to list those factors. And I'm stating it to you that if you are one of the persons that always contemplates one of these factors when you want to make decision that will give you progress, decision in business, decision in achievement, if you always contemplate one of these factors, this video is for you. This video is for you. All right, I'm going to go straight to the point and begin to hit it. All right, you can see that on the screen. I have already bulleted them so that we'll follow them serially. So if you are someone who wants to achieve something in life, your purpose, your dream, your destiny, your vision, and you always contemplate one of these factors, you may never get to your destiny. You may never achieve that purpose. You may never achieve it. You may never achieve that purpose. All right. Number one is the gravity of risk. If you want to do anything, if you want to carry out any business, if you want to go into anything in life that would have taken you higher, then you keep reviewing the risk every time. What is the risk involved? What if he fails? What if I don't succeed? Oh dear. I don't know if you understand what I mean here. So you keep reviewing the risk associated with what you are about to do every time you want to do it. What if I fail? What if I don't make it? So if you are somebody who is in that stand, each time you want to go on a new business, what is the risk? How will I do it? Will it survive? What if it doesn't succeed? What if I don't survive? What if, too much what if in your risk assessment? And not like it's a one-off or twice or some occasional thing, but every time you think about business, you always think about, will you succeed? Will you survive? What is the risk? If you are such person, you are likely not to finish up with your potentials. You are likely not going to be able to maximize the potential God has deposited in you, what God has given to you. Your reason for being on earth, because everything, the risk assessment is too much for you. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not saying don't assess risk. You should assess risk, but always remember that life itself is risk. There's nothing you will do on earth, including eating your food, that doesn't involve risk. You might be choked with bone while eating food. You might be choked. You might be choked. So life itself is a risk. So take it easy in contemplating, will I succeed? Will this business succeed? It's one of the factors that is limiting you. It's one of the factors that is limiting you to get up to your maximum potential. to succeed in life. Risk. The fear of risk. The fear of risk. Another factor is, if you are somebody who always think, that is number 2, of financial implications of every decision you want to take. Every decision you want to take, you want to analyze how much involved. What if this money goes? Do I have the money? Is the money there for me to go into this business? Each time they tell you about any business, each time they tell you about any investment, each time they tell you about anything we want to do, all you first think is money. If I take off this money, if I lose this money, all you think is money and money. You don't think any other thing. So if you are in that category, you always think about monetary involvement or monetary implication in every decision that would have taken you to the next level. You must have to change that paradigm. You must change that mindset. And that's why Manpolo is here. Manpolo's Corner is here to renew your mindset. There are some people you see, they are surviving. You don't know how they survive. You wonder how do they survive? But these people are doing some things you are not doing. Some of them are taking risk, knowing that life itself is risk, and they need to take risk to survive. Some of them are investing money, knowing that if you don't invest, you will not get. If you don't invest, you will not get. And that is why you notice in life that many people who are very rich today, if you are measuring top richest men in the world, you are not going to see somebody who work in bank, a bank manager. No. In fact, you can't see an employee there. Employee cannot form the richest man on earth, the richest man in UK, the richest man in Europe, the richest man in Africa. You can never see one of the employees. This is because most of them are businessmen, and businessmen take risk. The difference between you and businessmen is the degree of risk two of you take. One is taking very big risk, another one is taking smaller risk. So the number 3 point there is, what will people say? What will people say? If you are wanting to take decision and you are always asking, what will people say? My brother, you will remain one place. If you want to take decision, you want to look for people's opinion, 100% people's opinion, before you move ahead. My brother, you will remain where you are. What will people say about this? That is not for business-minded people. That is not for investors. Investors are there to satisfy themselves. They are there to think about, what do they say? What do I say in this business? I am not saying don't go and search for business information. Don't ask people questions. That's not what I'm saying. But don't allow what people say to determine whether you go ahead or not go ahead. Gather information from them. Use it to inform decision to go ahead. There are some information they will give you, or advice they will give you. You need to adhere to it. But what I'm saying, don't always listen to what people have to say before you go ahead in whatever you want to do in life. Be it business, be it marriage, be anything that form progress in life. Don't always wait until people need to stamp it for you or endorse it before you go ahead. You might be limiting yourself. Another point there is number 4. Who will support me? Hey, dear. Who will support you? You are waiting for people who will support you before you start what you want to do in life. You are joking. If you are waiting for people who will support you to start first before you start, my brother, you will wait for long. You will wait for long. Many people will never support you, including from your household. Many people will never support that your vision, including from your immediate household, your immediate family. They might never support it. And if you keep waiting for them, you will wait for a long time and nothing will happen. Who will support me? Go on and do what you want to do. If you have done your research properly and you know that it's viable and you know that it's not what will kill you, it's just the right thing, you have done the simple risk assessment. Go ahead and do that business. Stop waiting for who will support you, because many people might never get to support you. Many people might never get to support you, no matter how good you are. Everybody will not support your vision. Everybody will not support your vision. Not because they hate you per se, but some of them are not in tune with your vision. God has created you differently. You are different and they are different. So stop waiting for who will support you, because many people might never support you, my brother. Many people might never support you. Go and do it. Do the risk assessment. Get information from people who want to get reasonable information. Do your market research. Go ahead with the business. People who don't assume that they may fail in business will never succeed in business. So if you are doing anything in life, just factor in that you may fail. If you have that mind that you may fail in this thing, you are not afraid to go on it, because you already know that it is a 50-50 chance. Of course, that is business. Business is nothing less than probability of 50-50. Business is nothing less than a probability of 50-50. That's business. And I want to tell you, most of the times, if you know this and you go towards that business, there's always 80% chance you will succeed. Because fear is bringing you back. Fear is holding you back. Fear is making you not to go ahead. Fear is making you not to. Fear of what? Fear of who will support me. You do it first and let people not support you. And you will be surprised that people who you least expected to support you will be those that will be supporting you. So don't be afraid of people who will support you, because men are there to support you. Men are there to support. That is why most of the times you see some people, you don't know how they work. You just see them, you with them came to this country and they are living well. They are doing everything well. You begin to ask questions. Sometimes you say, I be then they thief, I be then they do drugs. They are not doing any drugs. They are taking higher risks than you take. You might be sleeping, some of them are outside 1 a.m. hustling, investing money. Tomorrow morning by 7 a.m. all of you are out. You think that he was sleeping like you. He was not sleeping like you. The whole night he was hustling. Now in the year end, now you say, oh God, why? How did he make it? He was not even working too much. He was doing something you are not doing. He was not listening to what people will say. He was not listening to risk involved, whether you will fail or succeed. He was not looking at the financial implication. He was not looking at what people will say. He was not looking at who will support them or who will support him. He was minding his business diligently. Number 5, do I have enough resource to do it? Do I have enough capacity? But when I say resource here, it's not only financial that is involved in whatever you want to do. It's not only financial implication that is involved in whatever you want to do. So there are some other resource, including human capital, including your strength, including your ability. You yourself, you are a resource. You on yourself, you are a resource. So each time you want to do something progressive, you're always asking question, do I have enough resource? My brother, you don't need to have enough resource to start. My brother, you don't need to have enough resource to start that business you want to start. Lots of people have failed because they are looking for 2 million naira to start. You don't need to have 2 million naira before you start. Start from somewhere. Go and ask people who made it today, including Dangote. He will tell you, I started with this. Go and look at his story and biography. Go and study. I started like this. All these big men you are seeing, richest, go and see how they started. They did not start when they have gotten 100 million or 100 billion. They didn't start like that. So if you are waiting to have 200 billion before you start, you are going to wait for long. And you may never get to survive or succeed or progress. You may never get to progress. Stop always asking, do I have enough? Do I have enough to start? Who told you don't have enough? Make use of that you have now in your pocket. Start multiplying it. You will see how it will work. You will see how God will multiply it. Start multiplying it. Start investing it. Start taking the risk with the little you have. You will see the difference in your life. Some people are making the difference because of these things I have just mentioned here right now. That is the difference between you, the condition you are today, and others who are succeeding. And the sixth one is, will people like it? You are joking. This one is very synonymous to will people support it? This one, will people like it? So you are caring who like it or who don't like it. That's why you care. For you to do something that will make you succeed in life, that will make you progress in life, that will make you go to the next level, you are asking who will like it and who will not like it. You are joking. Listen, let me give you the answer now. Many people will not like it. That is the answer. So that you don't need to ask that question again. What did I say? Many people will never get to like it, especially at the starting point. Many people will not like it. So stop asking that question. Will people like it? They will not like it. That's the answer. Will people support it? No, they will not support it and don't care about it. Like what I'm telling you, like people who are very close to you, they might not like it, they might not support it. But in the long run, they will look for it. And they will look for you. In the long run, you will give them a happy hand. Okay? Mark my words. So start from somewhere. Forget about who will like it. Forget about who will support it. Forget about what people say about it. Go on. Do it. Listen, if you like, do it and fail. I don't care. When you fail, you do it again. All you need to do when you fail, learn from the lesson of that failure and do it again. Don't allow fear to stop you. Don't allow what people will say to stop you. Don't allow financial fear and implication to stop you. Don't allow the risk involved, whether it will succeed or not succeed, to stop you. Don't allow whether you have enough now to stop you, because you have more than enough. Start from what you have and start from where you are. You will see the growth. It's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. If you are someone who say, this thing I want to do, I will do it and I will survive and I will succeed. My brother, your energy is different. Your energy is different. Understand where I'm coming from? Your energy is different. Let's hit the next point. The next point, is it the right time for me? Procrastination, postponement. Now, so you do postpone them every day. It's not the right time. Some people even bring God inside. Let me hear from God. You want to hear from God. And God have been even shouting. You don't even hear. God have been shouting in your ear. You don't hear. Because God doesn't shout like the devil. He has been telling you gradually. Go into it. Do it. You will survive. Do it. You will succeed. Do it. You will do well. But you're not hearing. Because of fear. You are not hearing because you always think about risk. You don't think about success in what you are doing. You always think about risk. You don't think about the success involved in it. It's only negative things you bring out. Only negative things you bring out. Only the negative ones is the one you focus on. Will it not be like this? Will it not be like that? Will it not be like this? Will it not be like that? You don't think about the success involved in what you are about to do. You don't think about it. So that's the seventh one. Is it the right time for me? Is it the right time? Who told you it's not the right time? If you are waiting for right time, my brother, no time is right. Majority of times, no time is right. Start from the time you are now. Start doing something with the time you have now. It has been in your mind, that vision, that goal, that business, that thing you are looking for has been in your mind for over 10 years. When is the right time? When is the right time? When do you think is the right time? Start it now. Forget, it may fail, no problem. Start it. Let it fail. You are not the only failure. You are not the only failure. Do it, let it fail. Yes, people will laugh, right? Let people laugh. That's what we are looking for. I want people to laugh. You are only laughing, you are not crying me. That means I'm alive and I've got lots of hopes. If you are laughing at me and not crying me, that means I am alive and I've got lots of hope. Lots of hopes. You laugh. You are laughing, but I have learned lots of things. People are laughing at you and you are dismayed. You are discouraged because of people laughing. People who are laughing at you today, tomorrow they will join you to celebrate. Well, mark my words now. Keep doing what you are doing. You are hearing me? I might be talking to one person tonight. I don't need to talk to a group of people. One person. They will understand what I'm saying. That thing you are about to do, stop fearing now. Go and do it. That fear is limiting you. Don't you know? This fear is bringing you back. Don't you know? Don't you know? And the eighth one and the final one. The eighth and the final one. The eighth and the final one. He said, in conclusion, fear is the greatest enemy of success. All these things I'm talking about from beginning to the end. Oh, the gravity of the risk. Will this business survive or not survive? The financial implication. Oh, do I have the money? What if the money go? Oh, the money is not too much to start it. Will I get it back? Fear. What will people say? You are fearing what people will say. You're not that serious. You are not serious. Who will support me? You are looking for who will support you. Who have you supported? That one catch you now. Who have you supported? You are looking for who will support you before you start what you want to do. Who have you supported? Stop waiting for who will support you. Go ahead and do what you want to do. You're waiting for who will support you. Have you supported many? So why are you waiting for who will support you? Do what you want to do in your capacity. And leave who will support you. People who will support you will come from somewhere. Not necessarily from people you know. Understand what I'm talking about? The way God does his own thing is different. It doesn't do his own thing like man. You understand that? The people who will support you might not come from your household. I've said it before. You see, they might come from somewhere. Forget about who will support you. So forget about who will support the vision. It might not even be from people from your home, not even people from your quarter, not people from your community, not people from your village, not people from your country. They might not be people from your country that will support you. It might be very big strangers supporting you. And that time, you will grow. People from your household will be looking at you. Wow. That is how. But they didn't support you. That is how God shut them up. They didn't support you. So stop waiting for who will support you. I said that before. So, do I have enough resources? You have enough resources. Start from what you have. Because you are going to make it from what you have. Every great man today have climbed from 0 point. Some of them started with 100,000 naira. Some of them 10,000 naira. They multiplied it. Start from where you have more than enough. You have more than enough. Start from there. Stop waiting until you have 200 million before you start. You will never get to start. Will people like it? Who cares if people like it? The question you would have been asking, will I like it? This thing I'm doing, do I like it? Now, if people like it. If people like it, that's their problem. If they don't like it, that's their problem, because they may never get the same vision with you. People that don't have the same vision with you will not like what you're doing. It's not the same vision. And you're not going to blame them because they are not created alike to you. You are not the same. It's different vision. So if people don't like it, you cannot just be having this grudging mind. He doesn't like it. Even my brother don't like it. Even my sister don't like it. He's not supporting me. You are not ready. You are not ready. Hoha. Even people that will disappoint you the more are that your brothers and that your sisters from your immediate household. They will disappoint you. They won't like it. And you won't do anything. If you vote for them, you will stay where you are. Is it the right time? You will tell me when it's the right time. It's the right time. Start. Start it. Stop fearing. Start it now as I'm talking to you. You have lots of ideas in your head. You can't start something. What is wrong with you? You are waiting for God to come in the night with words. I say, my son, Mampolo, this is the Lord our God Almighty. From third heaven above, that business, start it now. This is the right time before you start. You dey joke. God has been talking to you passively. Go and start this business. Go and start. You are there. You want to hear a loud voice. Start it. This is the right time. As you are listening to me, you know yourself. Go and start it. Go. Number 8, I said it before. That's what we are concluding. All the whole thing. Fear is the greatest enemy to success. The fear you have. Many people have remained where they are. They have remained stagnant. They are poor today. Very poor. Objectively. Because of fear. Very scared to do things. Very scared to take risk. Very scared to invest money. Fear have limited you. Fear has become your enemy for you to succeed. Fear. You are where you are because of yourself. No winch, no enemy is holding you. I'm telling you the simple truth. Fear is gripping you. Fear is your winch. Fear is your enemy. It's a good teaching I'm teaching here, and that's why I try to repeat those points because they're quite important. If you eliminate them this year, even this year, this remaining 5 months or 6 months left, you are going to make massive improvement. I'm not joking. Learn how to invest money. Stop keeping money. Money don't stay with men. You always eat that money. Learn how to put money into something. Learn how to take that risk. Forget about the risk. Even if you fail, let it fail. You will learn from that failure. I have done lots of things that fail. I have learned from them. And it makes, if I start it again, I go higher. The speed is always higher. The progression is always higher. When I do it the next time, it goes better. Because the one that failed the last time gave me much experience. And if I'm doing the next time, I'm all much efficient and effective. Because I've learned. Failure is a learning process. Failure is a learning process. Why are you afraid of failure? So I summarize it by saying that, in conclusion, fear is the greatest enemy to success. Thank you guys. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate you for joining in. I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Don't forget, please. And God will bless you. Love you guys. Bye.